All right, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over how you can trade across multiple prop firm accounts. I know a lot of people in the trading space have multiple accounts on different prop firms, for example, TopStep, Alpha, Tradeify, Lucid, whatever it is, and you don't know how to trade them together. And ever since Project X went down, I'm trying to figure out how do I copy trade without having it built into my software, or how do I copy trade across multiple different prop firms. And I'm going to show you the best way how. And the best way I found how is by this company called Tradesyncer. This is what it looks like. I'll have the link down below that you can use, and I'll give you even a code that you can use to get money off when using the service. I want to show you how to establish the service and how you can add the connections, how you can add your accounts, how you can copy trade, and how you can set up different risk settings in order to, let's say you have an eval that you want to risk triple on compared to an account that's actually funded. So let's say you risk 400 on an account that you normally have, and you would risk triple on that prop firm challenge. So you could risk 1.2K and you get your winning day on your actual account, and you get half of the consistency on the account that you need to pass. So you could do, double risk, triple risk. If you want some accounts that are 100Ks, you could do double risk. That's what I do. I have 1x risk on my 50Ks and then 2x risk on my 100Ks. So that way, when I risk 400 on my 50Ks, I automatically risk 800 on my 100Ks. So the first thing, obviously, as I said, okay, so the three plans that they do have is the basic plan, the pro plan, and the flex plan. Honestly, I would say the best plan is probably the pro plan, because if you have more than one prop firm, you usually have three or four. But if you just have two, the basic plan is the best because you just get two connections and 10 accounts per connection, so 20 accounts total. And you pretty much get everything. The only thing that really increases from the basic to the pro to the flex is the amount of connections and the amount of accounts, and pretty much how swift it is and the connection issues. So the basic, you might have problems maybe like once a month, and the pro and flex, you pretty much never have problems. I've had a problem maybe once with Tradesyncer where the executions were a little off, and I've been using it for around 3 to 4 months. So the pro plan has four connections. So if you have four different prop firms and then 20 accounts per connection, which you could only have on Apex. So but either way, that's 80 accounts you could have right there. And the flex plan, unlimited connections, 120 accounts. You really shouldn't have more accounts than that. If you do, I don't know, but it pretty much has everything that you need right there. All right, now I'm going to show you how you can actually connect your accounts and how you can start copy trading them all together, how you can add the connections. But first, one thing I forgot to mention about the subscription, and when you're choosing which one you want, there is a promo code you could use, code RUSEV, RUSEV, which gives you anywhere from 10 to 40% off, depending on the sale that they have. If you use that, it automatically applies every month. So that 10% off will be taken off every month, and you don't got to apply it, which is obviously good because you automatically get the discount. It's not like other places where they charge you full price after the first month. You get it throughout the entire year, or if you get the yearly plan, you just get it right up front. So the first thing you want to do, obviously, when you're here, is once you actually buy it, is you want to go on connections. You want a plus connection, and then depending on which platform you use, you want to add that connection. So let's say you're on TopStep, obviously you're going to choose Project X. Let's say that you're on Tradevate, Alpha, Tradeify, every single one, Apex, you're going to use Tradevate. And then Tradesy if you're on like Tradeify or Lucid. And then you type in your username, you type in your password, you sign in. Once you do, your connection will be here. You enable it, you go inside, you choose which accounts you want to get enabled. Then they will show up in your cockpit. Here, you want to choose the leader account. You could obviously change your leader right here. You click whichever one you want. And then after that, you can change the ratio, which what this means is, let's say you want to risk a certain amount on one account and double on the other account, as I was talking about earlier. This is my 50K account. These are my 100K accounts. So obviously here, I want to risk more. So when I lose 100 on my 50K, I lose 200 on my 100K. So obviously it adjusts for risk, which you cannot do when you're manually entering, which is really good about the software. But yeah, you could add up to 120 accounts here, depending on what subscription you have, but it's really good. It copy trades, no problems, no issues. It's really simple.